Alright, seems much better quality now. Alright, so as we were saying, the new item weight rate. This changes the weight of every single item in the game. If you put it to 2, the weight of everything in the game would be doubled. So higher number means lower carry capacity. If you were to put it to, say, 0.5, this would mean that everything in the world is now half weight, and your carrying capacity would be increased. The next new feature option is this Predator Pals option, which I'm not entirely sure what this does yet. We've played around just a little bit with it, but I still don't 100% grasp what that is. I'm assuming it's a random event based off of what I've seen so far, and I had to take a guess. I would say that it's kind of like a pal is gonna hunt you down and you can't run away from it. You know, no matter how far you run away, that pal is gonna keep following you. Compared to before, where once you got a certain distance away, the pal stopped coming after you. The next new one is max structures per base. This just limits how many structures per base are allowed to be built. This is probably more going to be used on community servers, multiplayer servers, things like that. One, to limit overhead, so people aren't creating gigantic structures and hogging down the whole server. But it can also be used for a higher difficulty, like a resource management kind of mode. And this is these next 3 or 4 are probably the biggest new changes. So random pal mode, again, note this setting cannot be changed after creating the world. So this can only be changed on new world creation. So you have 2 options, or 3. No randomization. This is just means that it's gonna the pals are gonna appear just like they used to. You start out and there's Cathvas, there's Lambills, there's Fox Parks, Pangolets, so etc. Same exact as the old one if you do no randomization. Next, randomized by region means that you will get the pals spawns are all randomized, but they're randomized within kind of the little island structures. But the big change with this is, even though it's randomized, the levels do not change. So if you get if you randomize and a Jormuntide appears in the starting area, it will not be low level. It is going to be high level. So you either have to the only thing you can do is run away and navigate around it. You can't catch it, you can't fight it. And another big thing that people probably don't realize with this is this does not change the tech tree either. So early game, this is really going to affect whether you get a flying mount, regular mount, because just because you caught the pal doesn't change where on the tech tree you unlock the saddles for him. So these add a really big level of difficulty in a couple of different ways. Going completely random means that every single pal spawn is random. You can get any pal at any point in the game, and again, the levels are not equalized. So if you just hop into a world, I'll show you, they're going to be high level, not low level, and they're still going to be aggressive, so you're going to be fighting for your life right off the bat. Another new thing is the introduction of seeds. For those of you not familiar with what a seed is basically this number right here is your world, exactly how it's laid out. So if I took this number, copied it, gave it to another person, and when they started a world world, if they put this same exact number in, our worlds are going to be exactly the same. Meaning that it takes away the randomness of it if you want to share it with somebody else. Or say you get a really cool world, you can save this number, and then when you start a new world, you can put this number in and have that same exact layout again. What pals spawned where will all be the same. Seed is used in a lot of other games with procedurally generated worlds. Minecraft is probably the most well-known one. So that's another cool introduction, especially for people that want to share their worlds. You get a really cool spawned world where stuff is, where pals are with the new, randomized features. You can share that now, and people can play through a world the exact way that you did, in a sense. I don't think I have to go over this feature too much. Enable fast travel. Basically, on, you have the fast travel points. Off, I'm assuming they're still there, but you can't fast travel anymore. I believe you still get the tech point for finding it, but you can't. There's no fast travel if you were to turn this off. So it's a walking mode. And the last two are the other big ones that people were really excited about, is permanent loss upon player death. And I have played with these, and this is how they work. So if you were to turn permanent loss upon player death, and you were to die, it does not delete your save. Your save is still there, but if you were to log in, you'd be stuck in a death loop. So your save is still there, but the save is useless. You can't play anymore. There's no, there's no starting over. There's no nothing. That world is dead now. And the other hardcore mode with PAL permadeath. So if you capture a PAL, and while it's in your base, while it's in your party, it gets attacked and dies, that PAL is completely erased. There is no trace left of it. There is no, it doesn't show up in your PAL box as dead. It is completely erased from the server. There is no trace left of it. There's no evidence that it was ever there to begin with. So that is how all the new settings work. We will go in real quick and take a real quick look. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the item weight down to 0. What that should do is turn basically everything is weightless. We can carry infinite now. And we're gonna start with randomized by region, and we'll put permanent player death and permanent pal death on, so we can show you what that looks like. We'll just go ahead and use the default character here. The intro screen has not changed. So since that hasn't changed, we will skip it. Alright. And there you go. There's randomized by region. This is not completely randomized, which is weird that we have a Blazem here then. But again, they are aggressive. So there is a very good chance, like I know that these Incineram knocks are aggressive. Yep. So here's a good. We'll do it real quick. They're gonna beat the hell out of me. Dead. And now, once you are dead, see there is no revive. There is nothing. Just return to title. And that's it. And so the save still is here. It doesn't delete your save, but if I try and go back into this game, it'll load but I'm dead. There's nothing else you can do with this world. Dead. So it doesn't delete the save, but the save is now useless. But you have like a something that says this is I made it to level whatever on hardcore before I died. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So we can go ahead and delete that for our purposes. Why did it do that? Alright, so let's create another new world. We'll just call it Update Isles 2. And then I want to show you the new Pal Death, how that works. So we'll do completely random on this one. It's gonna make it extremely hard. We'll do item infinite again, just to showcase that that's how that works. Really just we'll just put up some gatherable. Just to get some stuff really quickly. Alright, now this is going to be completely random, so it's going to be very hard to even catch a pal in the beginning, because the chances of a pal being low level is small. You have every pal with every chance to spawn everywhere. So that I don't know the math off the top of my head for what the odds are of you getting a low level pal right in the beginning like you're supposed to, but it's not high. Alright, second time, and this is completely random. This means that any pal can spawn anywhere. Oh, we actually got a nice level 9 Kelpsy right there. What else we got? We got some R-Socks. Hey, this is better than what I've had before. When I first tried it, I had a level 41 Suzaku here. I had a Massandra Lux level 50. Yeah, you got level 39 Rangedrix. Like I said, their aggressiveness stays the same as it would have if you encounter them in their regular. Like that Pal genetic researcher, he is aggressive to me, whereas this Dinosaur, since they are not usually aggressive, even though he's much higher level than me, they don't become aggressive, which is nice, kind of. Hi, Kelpsy. And as you can see, even though I'm carrying stuff, my weight is 0. Oh, our socks are usually aggressive, so I'm gonna run away, because they'll probably want to fight me. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't. Oh no, they are. Yeah, they are. Should have seen that coming. And there is no salvation in cliffs. Come on, guys, I haven't even gotten my anything. Alright, we're just gonna have to... What is that? Amorous Crest? Yes. We're just gonna try and find a hidey hole. Oh, that's a new one. So that is a new pal. A Omasco. So I don't know if he's aggressive or not. So I'm gonna stay away from him. Alright, let's see if we can find a safe spot to just toss down a base. That is what we need right now. I don't think though they are aggressive. We should be fine right here for a second. Of course, our health regenerates like crap. But now we can get some wood. Alright. Let's see how long we can last in this hardcore world. I have to say, compared to the other ones that I've tried, when I did the completely random, I am much luckier with my spawns right now. Like I said before, I started off and I was completely surrounded by level 51, and they were all aggressive pals. I couldn't even get this far because they would all just killed me so fast. So we're making some progress. Nice, so we're really just trying to catch a pal right now. See, we can't even catch a Kremis because they're too high level. Get some pal spheres. We're probably gonna need health the most. And yeah, sorry, it does look like one or two of my mods is still active. So that's why you see a couple odd things. Like I have 2 times stat points right now, which I need to turn off. But I will do that soon. Let's see if we can find a pal that is in our level range that we can catch. I'm pretty sure Wumpos are aggressive. So we are really backed in a corner here. Because I think that Wixen would be aggressive to us. And so far, I have yet to see anything that is around our level and that we would be able to catch, which is no bueno. What we'll do is we will set up a PAL box. Oh, so completely random. It even changes the alpha spawns. So instead of Mammarest here, we have a Yormantide off the bat, which is, I'm assuming, obviously, aggressive. I don't know if I should put this here. That's gonna be right in their way, and he's just gonna demolish it. Let's try and get up onto, I really just want to catch a pal just to show you guys. Go ahead and put our pal box on the edge of this. Oh, no, we don't want that. Here we are. We'll use this space back here. This guy doesn't seem to be aggressive, so I think we're good. Alright, now let's do a little fast traveling to clear out the spawns. Yeah, even with my club, I don't think I'm gonna beat you enough to catch you. Yeah, no. Alright, so we've made a little clearing. We have a little breathing room. Like I said, I really just want to show you. I mean, this is, again, if you're just dropping in at this point, completely random. Like, there's this Suzaku. Anything can spawn anywhere, and it changes where the bosses are as well. So that is also completely random. And their aggressiveness stays the same. So it's much deadlier. And I'm really not seeing any pal that we can possibly catch. So what we're gonna do, because I just want to show you. Do all this except pal permadeath. No randomizations, just so we can see. No item weight. Again. Droop, droop. I'll turn this up just so we can catch something real quick. Do this speedrun style. Rock. Wood. Wood. And now you can see that we've turned the randomization off. Things are back to, I guess what you would call vanilla. We're back to chickpeas, lamb bills, catvias, etc. Oh, and we crashed. Awesome. My internet is not doing well this morning. I don't know why this is unwindowed. Did it change all my settings? I don't know. I don't remember. I guess that's something to consider. The update may have changed what your graphics were set at, because that looks different than what I had before, but we'll go with it. We'll just throw a workbench up. Need everything. Beat this tree. Need some stone. Thought this would have been faster. So I really just want to show what the Pal Death is like. This will take just a minute. Where is the closest place for some Pal? There we go. Got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're not going to worry about that chest right now. Please don't shoot me. Come on. How did I only get enough for one? Whatever. I can catch this Lambo. It's enough for what we need to do. %. I don't know what that critical was. That's new. But all right, so we got a Lambo. See, he's got no health. Come on. Where's something we can fight? Oh, he's fighting the other Lambo. See? Alright. Our Lambo has died. And as you see in the bottom left corner, he is no longer in our party. If you were to go into the Pal box, there is no record of him anywhere. So with Pal Death on, there is no nothing. There's no shred of any of them left on the server. And that's really all we wanted to showcase with this quick world. When your pal is dead, your pal is dead. They are completely wiped from the server. No trace. Whereas if you have permadeath on for the player, your server remains, but you're stuck in a death loop, and they play, and the world is dead. You can't play it anymore. There's no restarts. There's no, de-hardcoring. Nothing like that. That server is left just as a save to remind you that you made it to X level and died. But it is no longer playable in any meaningful sense of the word. And again, we'll showcase real quick. We'll go hit this Mammarest. Lambo is gonna get stomped, and Lambo is no longer in our party. And again, if I had a PAL box up, he would not be in there. There would be no record of him in there. Not a Lambo with a dead, crossed out, anything. They are just gone. So when a PAL dies, zero trace. When you die, you're dead. The world, it doesn't delete your save though. That's the big difference. Okay, I'm gonna build a PAL box real quick just to show you. Even though we have caught 2 landbills, since they both have died, there is absolutely nothing in the PAL box. Nothing in our party. The only trace that we've caught them is our capture bonus has stayed still at 2. So that is the only record that we have ever caught a landbill at all. And that's how that works. And that, again, we have our weight, item weight slider turned all the way to 0. So that what that does is removes the weight from any and all items in the game. As I'm carrying all of this, my weight is still 0. Just a quick refresher. It starts at 1. 1 would be exactly what you're used to. If you do 0.5, everything is half weight. If you were to put it up to 2, everything would be double the weight. So higher number, less carrying capacity. Lower number, higher carrying capacity. So that's how that slider works. And we just showed you how the 2 different randomized PAL spawns works. If you do randomized by region, it seems, you get that region and in the area, but it seems that the regions can be randomized too, because we had a Blazemut here, which obviously is not anywhere near the starting aisle. So it seems like the regions are randomized as well. So you can get basically like you can get the volcano biome here now in terms of PALs. And then completely random is exactly like it sounds. And any PAL can spawn anywhere, anytime, any level. And, like I said, the levels do not change though. So the level that you would normally find that PAL at is the same. Even if you find it in this low level area, they're still going to be level 41, 42, 56. Whatever their original level is does not change. So that introduces a hardcore element to the game for both of those settings. With fully randomized being slightly challenging, more challenging. Alright. Those are the settings we have new in this update. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream so that it creates a VOD so people can, take a look at this when they want to look at the settings real quick. That's how those work. And we will be back in not too long. Probably just going to eat some breakfast real quick, and then we're going to start a brand new save for Feybreak. New save, new world, and we're going to actually play it now that we've gone through all the settings and seen how they work, shown how they work. We will actually start a game. Alright, so I shall see you guys in